Absolutely. Let's dive deep into this super important topic from your Chapter 7, Intrapreneurship, in a way that's super simple, full of emojis, examples, and real-life connection, especially for your MBA and future in bank PO roles. First, what does intrapreneurship mean? Intra means within, and preneurship means doing business or starting something new. So, intrapreneurship was doing entrepreneurial work inside an existing company. You don't need to start your own business. You become innovative inside the company where you work. 1.7.1 Concept of Intrapreneurship, with full emojis, examples, summary, and career tips. What is intrapreneurship? Definition, easy version. Intrapreneurship is when employees in a company act like entrepreneurs. They come up with new ideas, take initiatives, and create innovations within the company itself. These innovative employees are called intrapreneurs. Definitions from experts. Pinchot's definition. Intrapreneurs are dreamers who do. They take hands-on responsibility to create innovations inside an organization. Means they not only dream, but also do things creatively inside a company. Bergelman's definition. Intrapreneurship is when a company creates something new by using its own people and resources, even in areas unrelated to its current business. Means even if it's a new product totally different from the company's usual work, it's intrapreneurship if it's done internally. Terms related to intrapreneurship: corporate entrepreneurship, organizational entrepreneurship, intracorporate venturing. All these mean the same thing, creating new things inside an existing company. Example, very easy and interesting. Example, imagine you're working in ICICI Bank. You come up with an idea for a mobile app that helps farmers get real-time crop price alerts. You build a small team, test the idea, and launch the app. The app becomes super successful, all inside ICICI Bank. You didn't start a new company. You created innovation within the bank. You are an intrapreneur. Real-world impact. In the USA, intrapreneurship is very popular. Many employees built new ideas inside their companies. Some left and started their own businesses later. Some new ventures even became competitors to their old companies. So, intrapreneurship, innovation, plus leadership, future entrepreneurs. Summary, easy to revise. Point. What? Intrapreneurship equals entrepreneurial actions inside a company. Who? People who do this are called intrapreneurs. Other names: corporate entrepreneurship, intracorporate venturing. How? By using resources inside the company to create new things. Impact. Many intrapreneurs become entrepreneurs later and create real change. Shervik. Usefulness in real life and interviews. Very important. In bank PO interviews, they may ask, can you give an example of innovation in a company? What is intrapreneurship and how can it help a bank grow? Your answer can include how banks need intrapreneurs to develop new apps, credit evaluation models, fraud detection systems, customer service chatbots. Banking industry loves people who can think like intrapreneurs. It helps in group discussions too when the topic is on innovation, leadership, or business growth. Let me know when you're ready with the next concept in the chapter. Chapter 1.7, Intrapreneurship. Topic 1.7.2, Types of Intrapreneurship. Before we start, what's the meaning of types of intrapreneurship? Types means different forms or varieties of something. Intrapreneurship means doing entrepreneurship-like activities inside a company, not outside like a startup. So employees behave like entrepreneurs while working inside a company. So this topic talks about the different ways employees act like entrepreneurs inside their organizations. Imitative intrapreneurship. Meaning, this is when intrapreneurs, employees, copy successful innovations from competitors and try to make them better or cheaper than the original version. Result: the original company that launched the idea may suffer loss if the copied version performs better. Example, let's say Samsung sees Apple launching a new AI feature in iPhone. Samsung copies that feature, makes it more advanced, and launches it faster and cheaper. This is imitative entrepreneurship. Bank PO connection. Banks may also copy features from one another, like mobile app innovations. As an officer, you might be responsible for implementing or improving copied tech features. 2. Administrative entrepreneurship. Meaning, this involves creating a special department, cell, inside the company that encourages innovation and creativity. Usually this department is in charge of research and development, R&D, or any new activity meant to bring fresh ideas. Example, Tata Group creating a special R&D department for electric vehicles inside their automobile division. Bank PO connection. Banks have departments like digital banking or innovation labs that handle new technologies. Officers working here act as administrative entrepreneurs. Opportunistic entrepreneurship. Meaning, in this type, employees can use opportunities from inside or outside the company, and management supports them with money, time, and tools. This helps the company to quickly use new market opportunities. Example, an HDFC Bank employee notices customers want more UPI loan options. He suggests it, and management gives him resources to develop it. That's opportunistic entrepreneurship. Bank PO connection. Bank managers expect POs to spot market trends and suggest new products. This makes you a valuable entrepreneur. 4. Incubative entrepreneurship. Meaning, here, external ideas from outsiders like startups, freelancers, are taken in by the company and given support to grow. Company creates R&D centers or teams to help these ideas succeed, kind of like a nursery for new business ideas. Example, Infosys funding a student startup idea through their innovation center and turning it into a company project. Bank PO connection. Banks sometimes collaborate with fintech startups. You might work on evaluating and implementing those ideas. 5. Acquisitive entrepreneurship. Meaning, this type involves acquiring, buying, innovative people or teams from other companies by mergers, acquisitions, or partnerships. Goal is to use their talent and ideas to benefit your own company. Example, ICICI Bank acquiring a small fintech firm with talented developers to boost their mobile banking systems. Bank PO connection. As you grow to become assistant manager or manager, you may handle partnerships or mergers, which makes understanding this very helpful. Summary table, quick revision. Type, meaning emoji, key idea. Imitative, copy and improve competitors' ideas. Copy but better. Administrative internal team for innovation. Innovation department. Opportunistic, use market chances with MGMT support. Grab right moment. Incubative, nurture external ideas. Build ideas inside, acquisitive. Acquire outside innovators. Buy talent ideas. Real life and interview tips. In Bank PO interviews, you can explain how banks are using entrepreneurship to launch UPI, chatbots, AI and customer service, etc. In group discussions, GD, you can say, entrepreneurship helps banks stay competitive without waiting for outside startups to innovate. In internships or work, you can act like an intrapreneur by suggesting new ideas or improving services. Managers notice and reward such actions. If you're ready, send me the next topic. Module 1, Introduction to the World of Entrepreneurship. Chapter 1.7, Topic 17.3, Keys to Foster Entrepreneurship. What does Keys to Foster Entrepreneurship mean? Let's break it down first. Foster means to encourage or develop something. Intrapreneurship means entrepreneurship inside a company. Employees act like entrepreneurs and bring new ideas, products, or solutions. So, this topic tells us what important things are needed to support employees inside a company to think like entrepreneurs and bring innovation and creativity. Support from top management. Meaning, the bosses, top management, must not only agree, but also actively support employees who come up with ideas. Why it matters. If managers mentor and guide employees, they will feel confident and become entrepreneurs. For small businesses, the owner's experience helps motivate employees. Example, imagine you work in SBI and have an idea to speed up loan processing using an app. If your branch manager listens and supports it, that's fostering intrapreneurship. Hack 2. Explore government incentives for innovation. Meaning, governments give rewards to companies who invest in innovation and R&D, research and development. Examples of rewards: tax exemptions, subsidies, grants. What companies do? They check what benefits they get from government to plan their innovation. Example, a fintech company in India sets up an R&D lab and gets a tax cut from the government. 3. Communication systems. Meaning, the company must have strong communication systems so ideas can reach higher levels and get support. Why it matters. If people can share ideas easily, more innovation happens. Example, a bank employee sends a new idea via the internet portal, and the innovation team sees it and acts on it. Encourage activities outside the organization. Meaning, the company should also look at trends and ideas outside the organization, new tech, startups, competitors. Important, keep an eye on what's new in the market, why it matters. What's happening outside can help us adapt and stay ahead. Example, a bank learns how fintech apps offer instant credit checks and brings that feature into its own app. Developing better cooperation and teamwork. Meaning, encourage people to work together as teams. Why it matters. More collaboration equals more ideas, better innovation. Outcome, it builds trust, removes barriers, and increases employee engagement. Example, a team in HDFC Bank creates a new savings plan together by using everyone's ideas. 6. Set up formal structure for intrapreneurship. Meaning, create a proper system to support intrapreneurship. How to do it. Give free time daily for idea generation. Create innovation cells. Example, Google gives its employees 20% time to work on side projects. Gmail was born this way. #7 allocation of resources. Meaning, provide money, time, tools, and support for entrepreneurial projects. Why it matters. Without proper resources, ideas can't become reality. Example, a bank allows budget for an employee's idea to improve its mobile banking feature. 8. Allowing work discretion. Meaning, give employees the freedom to try new things and make decisions. Example companies: 3M, Google, HP. Outcome, creates a culture of innovation. Example, Google employees developed Google Maps because they were allowed to explore their ideas. Developing processes for idea generation and advancement. Meaning, set up a clear system to gather, test, and implement employee ideas. Why it matters. People will share ideas if they feel they'll be heard and rewarded. Example, a bank creates an innovation suggestion box and gives rewards for best ideas. Seek ideas from employees. Meaning, ask employees for ideas on products, services, or improvements. How? Use small teams. Use online suggestion forms. Example, IBM collected ideas from staff and used them to build new technologies globally. Cross-training and special assignments. Meaning, help employees learn what others in the company do. Why it matters. It increases understanding and sparks new ideas. Example, an ICICI employee from loan department spends 2 weeks in the digital banking team to learn and innovate. 1. Assemble and unleash diverse workforce. Meaning, a team with people from different cultures and backgrounds brings different perspectives. Why it matters. Diversity equals more creative and global solutions. Example, Unilever brings ideas from employees in India, UK, and USA to improve products worldwide. Summary. To build a culture of intrapreneurship, a company must support employees from the top, use government support for innovation, communicate well, track outside ideas, encourage teamwork, set a formal structure, allocate resources, give freedom to innovate, recognize employee ideas, promote cross-training, hire diverse teams. How this helps you in real life and interviews. In bank PO interviews, SBI IBPS, you can say, intrapreneurship is important in banks to bring new customer services, faster loan processing, or better mobile apps by encouraging employee innovation. In group discussions, you can use this topic when discussing innovation in banking, employee motivation, government's role in entrepreneurship. In internships or jobs, you'll be more confident to suggest ideas. Understand how organizations encourage innovation. Stand out as a future leader or manager by applying intrapreneurship. Would you like to go to the next topic now? Just send the next concept. Let's learn it step by step together. Subject and Startup Management. Module 1, Introduction to the World of Entrepreneurship. Chapter 1.7, Intrapreneurship. Topic 1.4, Importance of Intrapreneurship. What does importance of intrapreneurship mean? Importance means why something is valuable or needed. Intrapreneurship is when employees think and act like entrepreneurs inside the company. They bring new ideas, improvements, and innovations. So here we are learning. Why should companies encourage intrapreneurship? Let's understand it with easy explanations plus emoji banking examples, short examples. Start something completely new. Simple meaning. Intrapreneurs help companies launch new things, like new products, services, or improvements. Big companies can improve existing things. Startups can create something totally new. This brings growth to the company and also to the country's economy. Example. Suppose SBI starts a new app feature that helps farmers get instant crop loans, created by an entrepreneur within SBI. That's innovation. 2. Finds and keeps talent within the company. Simple meaning. If a company encourages intrapreneurship, with employees will feel valued and won't leave. They may get a special career path to explore their ideas inside the company itself. Avoids brain drain when talented people leave India to work abroad. Example, ICICI allows a creative employee to lead a new digital lending platform instead of losing him to a startup. And to startup. Shasha 3. Closes gaps quickly with less risk to reputation. Simple meaning. Companies grow fast, but sometimes miss what customers actually want. Entrepreneurs can fill this gap faster with less risk using existing company resources. Example, HDFC Bank sees that young users want instant credit cards. An entrepreneur builds that product quickly without external help. 4. Recaptures the magic. Simple meaning. Big companies become slow and careful after they become successful. Entrepreneurs bring startup energy back with bold new ideas, excitement, and innovation. Example, Infosys allows an internal team to work like a startup to build AI-based software. Feels fresh like their early days. SAF 5 helps in communicating effectively. Simple meaning. Intrapreneurship shows employees that entrepreneurship is valued inside the company. This creates a culture where innovation and ideas are welcome. Example, Bank of Baroda launches an Idea of the Month contest and promotes employee innovations across all branches. Shash 6. Innovates with less risk. Simple meaning. Normally, launching something new has a risk of failure, but when done inside the company, there is less fear because there's support, money, backup, etc. Example, an entrepreneur in Axis Bank tries a new savings scheme using AI. If it fails, it won't crash the company. It's controlled. Breaks up corporate silos. Simple meaning. In big companies, departments often work separately, like islands. Intrapreneurship encourages teamwork between departments, more collaboration and less isolation, helps grow the business across multiple sectors. Example, an entrepreneur in SBI brings the IT, loans, and customer care teams together to build a unified rural banking app. Summary. Remember these 7 points fast. Point no, importance, emoji hint. 1. New products and innovation. 2. Retains talented employees. 3. Solves customer gaps faster. 4. Brings startup energy. 5. Promotes innovation culture. 6. Safer innovation. 7. Breaks isolation between teams. How this helps you in real life. In SBI IBPS PO interviews, intrapreneurship is important in modern banking because it encourages bank staff to innovate. For example, banks can develop AI chatbots or new UPI features faster through intrapreneurial teams. In group discussions, use this when discussing innovation in Indian economy, retaining talent in India, modern leadership in banking. In internship or banking career, you'll learn to be a problem solver, suggest innovative changes, lead small internal teams as a future assistant manager, deputy manager, manager. Shall we continue to the next topic? Send me the next concept from your textbook. Chapter 1.7.5, Problems in Intrapreneurship. Subject, Entrepreneurship and Startup Management. Module 1, Introduction to the World of Entrepreneurship, MBA second semester. First, what does problems in intrapreneurship mean? Intrapreneurship means employees act like entrepreneurs within a company. They create new ideas, products, or processes. But just like entrepreneurship, it faces many problems or challenges which stop them from being successful inside the organization. Let's understand each problem in a simple and fun way with examples and emojis. 1. Cost of failure. When intrapreneurs fail, the cost is very high for the company. But sadly, companies often blame the intrapreneur, not understanding that failure is normal in innovation. This kills the motivation of creative employees. Example: imagine a bank officer creates a new customer support app, but it fails. Instead of encouraging him, the manager scolds and punishes. This stops others from experimenting in the future. 2. Hierarchy issues. Large companies have long layers of approval: boss, senior manager, head office, etc. This kills creativity and speed in innovation. Example: you get an idea to introduce a new savings plan in the bank, but you need approval from 4 to 5 seniors. Till then, the idea dies. 3. Lack of support from boss. Bosses often focus on daily targets only and ignore innovation. If the immediate manager is not supportive, the project will fail. Example: a young banker wants to launch a student loan awareness campaign, but his manager is only focused on loan recovery targets. 4. Procedural delays. Too many forms, approvals, meetings equals waste of time. Intrapreneurs lose energy and interest due to bureaucracy. Example: you want to install a QR code payment system for faster customer transactions, but 3 departments need to sign off. Delay kills the idea. 5. No freedom to decide. Intrapreneurs are creative, so they need freedom. But companies don't allow decision-making, and this reduces intrapreneurship. Example: you design a new mobile banking feature, but can't launch it without high-level clearance. 6. Internal politics. Office politics and jealousy create roadblocks. Colleagues might not support or even sabotage your efforts. Example: you get praised for a new bank campaign. Some jealous coworkers spread false feedback to damage your image. 7. Rigid employees and systems. Many employees don't like change. Systems are too old-fashioned or rigid to accept innovations. Example: you suggest using AI chatbots for customer queries, but older staff say, why change what's working? 8. Focus on short-term profits. Companies want quick profits, so they ignore long-term innovations. Intrapreneurs suffer because their ideas take time to grow. Example: a bank prefers to sell credit cards quickly rather than invest in financial literacy programs. 9. No proper rewards for creativity. Creative employees are often not rewarded properly. Instead, they are moved to boring departments, reducing their impact. Example: after launching a successful digital platform, you are shifted to a compliance desk job. Jealous colleague, sure. Some coworkers don't cooperate with intrapreneurs. Envy leads to lack of support and failed teamwork. Example: a new banking service launch fails because your teammates didn't help you on purpose. Negative organizational culture. Some companies are not open to new ideas. Management sees entrepreneurs as troublemakers or risk takers, not innovators. Example: your bank branch head dismisses all new ideas because that's not how it's done here. Strict monitoring and budget cuts. Entrepreneurs need funds to try new things, but companies are afraid of wasting money and stop funding. Example: you want to run a test project to reach rural customers, but management says no budget. Summary: quick revision. Intrapreneurship has many challenges like fear of failure, too many levels of approval, lack of support, internal politics, no freedom or funds, short-term profit pressure, rigid mindset of employees, jealous coworkers. How this helps in bank PO, GD, and interviews. In SBI PO, GD, PI, they may ask, what are challenges of innovation inside banks? You can use this to explain how bureaucracy, politics, lack of support affect new ideas. As a future bank manager, you must encourage innovation and avoid these problems in your team. During internships, spotting these issues will make you a smarter employee and help you stand out. Module 1, Introduction to the World of Entrepreneurship. Chapter 1.7, Intrapreneurship. Talk 1.7.6, Entrepreneur versus Intrapreneur. Subject: Entrepreneurship and Startup Management. MBA second semester. First, what does this topic mean? Entrepreneur versus intrapreneur means comparing two types of innovative people. Entrepreneur starts their own business. Intrapreneur works inside a company but acts like an entrepreneur to improve the business. Both are creative, take risks, and solve problems, but their roles and environments are different. Let's understand it point by point with super simple examples, emojis, and a fun twist. Comparison between entrepreneur and intrapreneur. 1. Meaning: what they are. Entrepreneur, a person who starts a new business from scratch, takes risks, invests money, and enjoys profits or faces losses. Intrapreneur, a person who works inside an organization and behaves like an entrepreneur without owning the business. Example: entrepreneur equals you start your own loan consultancy firm. Intrapreneur, you work in SBI and create a new digital loan approval system. 2. Focus, what they mainly work on. Entrepreneur, focused on direct customers. B2C, business to customer, focused on business clients or internal improvements. B, business to business. Example: entrepreneur makes an app for public to track expenses. Intrapreneur creates software for bank staff to track loan approvals. Trait: their natural style. Naturally wants to build things from zero. Doesn't usually start from zero, but takes existing systems and improves them. Example: entrepreneur starts a new UPI payment app. Intrapreneur upgrades the bank's existing UPI feature to make it faster. 4. Area of interest, where their passion lies. Uses his/her vision, network, passion to launch something new. Intrapreneur uses ambition and creativity to upgrade current business processes. Example: entrepreneur launches a new finance startup. Intrapreneur develops a risk assessment tool for personal loans in their bank. Need in business. Are they necessary? Not required in every business, but highly valuable where innovation is needed. Intrapreneur, important for every business to grow internally. Example: a business may or may not need a new founder, but every business needs smart employees who innovate. 6. Scope, how much they control. Entrepreneur controls the entire business. Intrapreneur controls a specific project or function only. Example: entrepreneur controls a fintech company. Intrapreneur controls the online KYC automation project in the bank. Support, do they depend on others? Works independently, doesn't need anyone's permission. Intrapreneur needs support from top management to execute ideas. Example: entrepreneur can introduce any new plan instantly. Intrapreneur needs approval from seniors to launch a new service. 8. Nature of employment, job or own business, Rolle. Entrepreneur, self-employed, their own boss. Employee, works under someone but acts creatively. Example, you start your own wealth advisory firm, equals entrepreneur. You work at Axis Bank and bring change in customer grievance redressal, intrapreneur. Super quick revisionists, entrepreneur, intrapreneur, meaning starts own business, works inside a company. Focus, consumer sales. Business to business, B2B, plus operations. Trait, likes to start from scratch, improves existing systems. Area of interest, starts ventures through passion, enhances companies' projects. Need in business, not essential everywhere, essential in all businesses. Scope, controls full business, controls part project, support. Independent, needs top management support. Nature of employment, self-employed, employee. Ashed, how this helps you in banking and PO interviews. 1. Group discussion, GD. They might ask, who contributes more to innovation, entrepreneurs or intrapreneurs? You can say both are important and relate intrapreneurship to your role as a bank officer who brings internal innovations. 2. Bank PO interviews. You can say, as a future bank officer, I will act like an intrapreneur, constantly improving processes, suggesting digital innovations, and enhancing customer experience. 3. Real job example. When you become a bank manager, you'll not create a new bank, but you'll bring new ideas to grow deposits, give better customer service, or launch new schemes. Intrapreneurship. 4. Internships. During internships, managers look for students who can think creatively. If you show intrapreneurship, they may offer you a PPO, pre-placement offer.